Hey there, this is Tyler from WTFx. Today, I'm going to chronicle what it takes to make one of these WTFx videos. Now, this entire video is only going to be just a few minutes, but the truth is, this is probably going to be my entire day. The reason is I am starting from scratch this morning, and we'll finish hopefully today. Otherwise, it'll spill over a little bit into tomorrow. Now, because the few remaining blurs we have left are very large effects like the camera lens blur, those are going to be multi-episodes just for the one blur. And so in the meantime, we're going to start releasing other videos, and I'm happy to say we're actually going to be venturing into the distorts, which are some of my favorite effects. And the first one we're going to do is probably one of the easiest, the Bezier warp. So I sat down, you can see right here behind me on my monitor, this monitor right here is where I've been testing the Bezier warp to make sure I can fully explain what it means. The reason is we always test it before we write the script. And so over here on this monitor, you can't really see it because it's blown out, but there we go. So you can see honestly, about half of the script's been written already, and this is just the first draft. I'm probably gonna do a second draft just to clean up some things, maybe try to add a joke or two. But we do always test the effect first, play with it. The reason is there may be certain things we've never even realized are there before, and we want to make sure that we know what they are so that we can best explain them. So I'll come back once the script is written, I'll go over that a little bit and show you how we then set up the project to film it. So I finished writing the script, and it's been about 45 minutes to an hour since the last video. Now, a lot of our videos are about 1.5 to 2 minutes long, and it shouldn't seem like it should take that long to simply write that short of a script. And in fact, if you even look here on my computer, you can see it's just a couple paragraphs, and they're small, fairly small paragraphs. And part of the reason is we actually write it out and then follow the steps in the script in After Effects to make sure that everything makes sense, to make sure that these steps are easy to follow and they do demonstrate how to properly use the effect. And what this also does is, because we don't record the audio while we're recording the screen, is it allows us to account for anything that maybe we didn't think of. Now you may be asking, why don't you just record the audio while you record the screen? And that's just a personal preference. I want our videos to be very concise. If you notice Andrew Kramer and a lot of these other tutorials where they do live screen recording, those videos can easily be 15, 20, 30 minutes long. We want our videos to be very short, concise, and so that you get the information you need without needing to devote a whole lot of time. So the next step is simply going to be setting up the project in After Effects so that it's ready to record, so that I can record the audio, put that together, and then immediately start recording the screen, playing back the audio from the recording. And from there, we basically have our video set up. Well, I finished putting everything together, and I even changed computers. You can see behind me my other computer. Here is where I record. You can see I've got my microphone set up. Yes, it is sitting on the actual microphone box because, well, we're very high tech. Over here, you can see my recording screen with the sound waves, just so I can make sure it's actually recording. And over here is the actual script itself. I generally will do multiple takes, generally 2 or 3 takes of each paragraph, just so I can pick and choose which one sounds the best. There we go. Alright, so generally it will take me a few takes to get each paragraph done, just because I keep messing up, I get tongue-tied easily, etc. So this is me genuinely recording some of the takes that you'll see. Hey there, this is Tyler from WTFx. Today we're focusing on the Bezier warp. Oh, nope. I'm so used to doing the blur that there's actually a joke here kind of celebrating the end of the blurs, and I kind of was not ready for that. Hey there, this is Tyler from WTFx. Today we're focusing on the Bezier warp. Let's dive. Hold on, that's not a blur. Are we done with the blurs? Nope, there's still the camera lens blur. Although that one is going to take a few videos to get through it all. So I guess while we're making those, we could actually focus on a different section, like distorts. And it stopped recording. Oh, that's fun. And a Bezier warp is the first distort listed in that category. Plus, it's also one of the easiest ones to... software, which is probably one of the easiest plugins to use within this category. Even though it is pretty funny that when you click on it and apply it to a layer, it does look like there's a ton of controls to it. You see, once it's applied to a layer, there are 12 circles, and each one is manipulated by the controls in the effects panel. I think we got it. So that is literally me doing just multiple takes, trying different things until I feel we got one. Well, just finished capturing the audio and recording everything, doing multiple takes. That generally takes about 30 minutes. And yeah, now we're ready to edit it together, and then we'll have a basic layout of how the video is going to work. Then it will be time to actually capture the screen. Well, now everything's set up. All I have to do is I will come over here and start our screen capture software. Then once that's been recording, I will come over here, play the audio, and simply just start the effect. So literally, this is what it would be like. All right, so now it's capturing. I then come over here.
Hey there, this is Tyler from WTFx. Today we're focusing on the Bezier warp. Let's dive. Hold on, that's not a blur. Are we done with the blurs? Oh, nope, there's still a camera lens blur. Oh. And that one is...
I forgot to start. So then all I do is I'll mark to myself, don't do it.
Hey there, this is Tyler from WTFx. Today we're focusing on the Bezier warp. Let's dive. Hold on, that's not a blur. Are we done with the blurs? Oh, nope, there's still a camera lens blur. And that one is going to need a few videos to get through it all. Although I guess we could actually just do some other videos in the meantime while we're getting those ready. Like distorts. Distorts would be fun. A distort is an effect that alters the natural shape of an object or an image. And the very first distort listed in that category is the Bezier warp, which is probably one of the easiest plugins to use within this category. Even though it is pretty funny that when you click on it and apply it to a layer...
So, forgot to erase the Bezier warp from when I was testing it, so now I gotta go back, do it all over again. Well, the video's finished. It's all done. It's right here. All I need to do now is export it out and upload it to YouTube, and we've got ourselves a new video on the Bezier warp. It's been great showing you how we make these videos. If you have any questions about any of our process, or if you have suggestions on what videos you'd like to see, please reach out. Please let us know. It's been great. Thank you.